Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4. I'm Lipstickpaddy, and today we're looking at Who Goes There? Second edition. Yep. Well, let's go to the intro. Who Goes There? A co-op survival with a trader aspect from 2018 is full of controversy. The game is too long. 2.5 hours is too much. The rulebook is badly ordered with a 4-page endgame. The box is too big, it holds 2 expansions. The randomness is through the roof big time. Swingy between each games, and the cards you need may be shuffled out at the start of the game. Oh dear. And with the random materials, you don't know what you can build, adding to frustration. But the worst complaint is when you are infected and are the thing. It is not fun, as you don't want to infect others, and you simply play the role like everyone else so you don't get detected. Welcome to the controversial game, Who Goes There? As you can see, much to do in the second edition, much to do. Lots of people worried about this game, it looks like, but let's find out. Let's go to the Kickstarter page right after this. The next social stretch goal on KiS 102.4 is the 250 subscriber. Subscribe today and unlock new music that will change the music in all the videos in the future. You could be part of the evolution. Alright, here we go. Who Goes There? Second edition with updated mechanics. Ooh, we hope so. Even better gameplay. Ooh, we'll see. More characters. Was that requested? Did we need more characters? Even more paranoia. Well, we'll see. Alright, so well, a lot of backers. We'll see returning backers to see the fan base in just a minute. But as we go down, this video is the worst video I've ever seen on Kickstarter. It is just stupid. They have all the time in this video to explain the updated mechanics, the even better gameplay, to explain where the extra paranoia is coming from. And what did they do in this video? A comedy sketch, which is just not appreciated at all. I'm going to say that straight at the bat. No. As we go down, we can see that here they have a story. There's a video as we come down, and we don't really see it on the table, which you know I love to see it all out on the table. But here we go, second edition. This video. Right. This is all from the first edition. 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 You get my point here? All from the first edition. All you're doing is still marketing the base game. You're still marketing the base game. If you saw the intro, there's quite a lot of criticism at this game. And off the bat, you start off with a terrible video. You start off with a video selling the first game and not explaining what the second edition is bringing to people. This is all most people know what the original game is. The controversy around it is the thing that we're looking at, what they're doing. We don't want to visit the first campaign because in the first campaign they do a deluxe box, which they're not offering now. No, they're just offering a base box. I mean, the deluxe box was criticized for its size. They're not talking about this second edition base box size at all. Does it have a custom insert? We don't know what they're doing. All they've talked about is that the expansions are not going to fit in the box. So does that mean it's scaled down? Have they brought it down to a Calyx size box? We don't know. This is not addressed. Now, the components, the minis are staying the same. Minis still look retail worthy. They don't look anything like Kickstarter standard. We're in 2020 now. The sculpted die still looks cool. Now, they have this thing where we cannot fit all our characters in our box, but that is by your own design. Your dual layer boards here are all specific to the character because of these colors at the top, but this could have been a tray where you slot in your character. Then all you need is the 4 boards with the slottable characters in it. Then you could have fitted it in the box. But oh no, if you did that, your character expansion boxes would be cheaper, wouldn't they? They wouldn't be as expensive as they are, and maybe you're making money. That's just me being cynical. I don't know, but I'm just saying that would have been a better thing for stacking them in your box. If it was 4 trays, you put these slots in. I do appreciate that they're all unique, but anyone who's gunning for the going for the 4 character expansions, they're just going to sit outside the box. Not a fan of that. That means they're getting dust while you're playing on the game. That's here and here or there. Yeah, the game was known to have fantastic components, but that was back then. Now is now. We now have strong competition with miniatures. We have strong competition with trays, with characters. It is a different world. But yeah, you might think, oh, most of it is the same. Well, is it? Now we look at this base game. 25 camp events, 54 workshop, 58 storage. Now, if you're coming from this base game, look at the FAQ. What comes in the upgrade pack? So I'm just going to upgrade from the first edition to the second edition. Look. The rule book, a new rule book. Is it in a better order? Does it have a simplified end? The rule book is not on the page yet. Hopefully you put this second edition beta rulebook up on your campaign page. But look, all of the cards. Here we're talking 125 plus cards are getting replaced. Why? Why are you replacing all these cards in the upgrade pack? It doesn't make any sense at all. You've not explained this. What's going on? Why are you replacing the cubes from these people? Why are you replacing the board strike? I don't understand all this. This is just kind of weird to me. You do get your sticker to upgrade your board because the second edition board has a few features on it, but it seems to be a lot that they're replacing all the cards and we don't understand why. We just don't see it. Alright. The second edition game overview. They're adding camp events to add some more things to the game that may kill you. They're adding yellow cards, which are adding an event. Although the example showing us is another event that may also kill you. all the trash from the main base 1.0 has been removed. That's why all the cards are getting replaced. Ooh. Keys can now be found so you don't get locked outside. First aid can be used when people are unconscious. But if you don't do that, they will get frostbite. And frostbite cannot be removed by the first aid. Only at the bonfire can you replace and remove your frostbite. The stickers on the board will be placed like this, just to remind people that they get XP when searching or fixing things. The crafting has changed. Now you don't need the scarf in this example, you just need the coat before to upgrade. So is it less frustrating? Maybe. And in the decks now you have more testing to do to find who is the thing. But why does it need 2 cards in the whole deck? Adding more frustration, no? And now the end game is changed. You just need the points from the cards and you don't need the die. Well, unless you need the extra points, you get the die out of the box, of course. But yeah, maybe this is a reason for the thing to start attacking people. We don't know. We don't know yet if being the thing has more opportunities to play the role. Back to you on the Kickstarter page. Alright, thank you for that. And as we go down here, we've got gameplay highlights of the first edition. Seriously. It is exactly the video from the first edition. Look, they're still playing with standees. This is still the prototype of the base. Why is this video here? Why are they not playing the second edition with the new gameplay options, showing you the different roles? This is a wasted opportunity. This needs to be updated. This needs to be highlighting all of your second edition features whilst also addressing the fixes, like the new cards you're bringing in. How about this person's infected over here? What different can they do? How is that role of that person changed? Because that needs to be understood. Anyway, components from the first edition unchanged, apart from these cards. You can see the change in the FAQ that they're doing, but this is basically the upgrade. And the frostbite, as we've just shown, is to give you more time when you're injured if your team cannot help you. Keys to get you in the doors. The event deck, the yellow cards that have been added. We still don't know how many of them there are, what they're like. Only 4 updates. You could certainly give us more updates and flesh this out, because this Kickstarter is over a week old and you have yet to update us with anything of this new content, like the different event cards. The host test, you only showed us when we need 2 cards. Is there not something else that is more simple? I don't know, where you need 2 cards. Is there going to be more of these? I don't know. Is this adding to frustration? I don't know. It depends how many there are in the box. Alright, so you're getting these 4 characters. We know all these before. They're all have their own unique powers, the unique die, and their unique boards, which you possibly could have just, slide them in if you want. That's my little gripe. The extra characters are coming a cosmic ray specialist Connacht has his own video here, which is nice, and great art. I mean, I do like the art in the game. The art is, some people might think, is not up to where it needs to be, but really this is nice and refreshing considering the dark nature of the survival game that it is. The realism will be played out on the table, not on the art, but the art is nice. I like it. Comic book. So the upgrade pack, you can see here you're getting all your recipes are getting updated to be less frustrating. New cubes, don't know why you're getting new cubes. All the event cards have had the trash thrown out, so there's new cards in there. The keys have been added, new events have been added here, and you've got these new punch out tokens because you've got Frostbite on it as well. Plus you got your sticker pack and the rulebook too. This is completely a no-brainer. If you're coming from the first edition, definitely get this. Takes away frustration, gets rid of the trash, adds keys, all good. This is all really good. Do you want to get the expanded characters? Of course, there's 2 packs of them. I don't know how much value they bring here, just to be playing different characters. But he does play, you know, they say plays best with 5 people, so I guess it's nice with this extra team. Now we get our first look at the 2nd edition base game here. Says 3 to 4, but it's best played with 5 according to the BGG rating, so you are going to probably want to get an expansion box, which then it puts you to the $100. But if you've got a large play group, you might want to go with the 4-box edition, and that puts you to $150. Does save $37, which is much appreciated by the team. And this 180 down here, we'll go down in a second. You can pretty much ignore that one for me. This is the gameplay version 150. This down here, just adding extra dice, a coin for whatever reason, and some dice cups. There's the coin. Extra dice. I guess if you're playing with 5, this is possibly something you want to add on. You know, that is probably something I would get if I'm probably gonna. By the way, I'm probably gonna $1 pledge this just to go in. I want to see the development of as it comes round to the final pledge manager, where you have to commit finally, which is probably 8 to 9 months down the line. I want to see what's happening on this project because I am interested. Certainly I'm interested. I'm $1 pledge interested, and I really want to see good changes come to it. I don't know if this video is going to seem negative to you, but no, I am positive. I'm hoping the team does get to change this stuff, and the reason this video is being a little bit more critical is because the team has time to update the Kickstarter page. It's a beautiful long campaign. I appreciate that. They have time to update everybody and fix things. Now these stretch goals, 300,000. We'll call John Carpenter. They said this is real, but this would be great, wouldn't it? Ask John Carpenter if he could do a soundtrack for the game, and that will be the stretch goal. That would be even better. Hi John, can you give us the soundtrack of the thing that you composed? Can we have that as something for this game? That'd be great. So yeah, that would be quite fun. The other ones though are a bit pithy. They're saying like, oh, we can't do stretch goals because the game is already as good as we want it to be. These are pulled directly from the FAQ. They basically say, no, you can't fit you cannot fit the the expansions in the main box. There will never be a 2-player game. It plays best at 5. This is a 3+ game. You can't play with 1 or 2. It's ridiculous. That's just the way it was created. So go away if you still want 2 players. Do like the shipping note. Really nice detail here. And I don't think shipping to Antarctica is that much. I know you can ship there, certainly not that much. Mexico, I don't know where Mexico here. We are not Latin America, we are North America, and we are in the USMCA. We should be in the United States and Canada shipping price range. Of course, shipping is possibly likely to change. Now I'm going up to the top here. Yeah, I would love to see the mechanics of the infected. Give me a reason to do stuff so I can play that role as the infected, because the thing wants, if you're looking at the lore, the thing wants to infect the other people. Totally wants that. There has to be some kind of way where it is a good thing to spread it to people. All right, because that certainly would add to growing paranoia if, for example, when you in a room with people, everyone turns away from the table, or they go to a different corner in the room to discuss what's happening, and then when they come back to the table, everybody doesn't know what's been said and it's more paranoia. That would be a great mechanic. If we are staying in the same room tonight, we all stand up off the table, go and have a little whisper in the corner about what's going to happen, then we all sit down, because we don't know if the person has been infected, do we? This would be great mechanic add-in. Then you've got a roll, then you can do interesting stuff, then the game comes alive. Is that a house rule? Is it? Want to address something as well. In one of these videos, I think it's this one, why are we kickstarting it? Well, they've ran out. You can't buy the first edition anymore. Is it true? Now they have the button to come here, who goes here, and I must say at the back, this video is much better than the one they've got on the second edition. We're not going to go down here. This is the big box, which could hold 8 characters and 8 character boards inside, that they are not offering on this second campaign. This is the basically the deluxe box with the extra art over the top, which costs $10 extra. They're not doing anything like that. But look at this order. This should be linking to the second Kickstarter. It isn't, because if I press this, let's look. Look! The reason we're doing the Kickstarter is the Kickstarter's not available anymore. Oh, not. The reason we're not doing the reason we are doing the Kickstarter is because this is not available anymore. What's this? This is the deluxe edition. What's the deluxe edition? Alright, this is BGG. We're on the images for Who Goes There, and someone took a nice picture of the deluxe edition box. And see here, it comes with 8 characters in this box. Nice it is, looks nice, yeah. See this big insert. And here, stacked in this box, is 8. Could you not just raise the height of the box and fit the 4 extra in it? I mean, come on. Of course you could. You just need to make some room for extra dice. It looks like there could be totally some room here. These clickers, for example, they could be laid flat. They don't need to be stacked like that. And this could be extended for the extra characters. I don't know. Are these like slots for the standees? Why is it with standees? We've got minis. Anyway, you could definitely do a deluxe box. It is ridiculous saying that you couldn't do it. You can't do it. You can't do a special box with all of them in there. Well, that beggars belief. Trust me, look, this is the deluxe box that you are still selling. Now you can't fit 2 characters in here because it's probably tight as a drum, but if you increase the height and do a new 2nd edition big box, it would be perfect, because 2nd edition big boxes, that is what Kickstarter is about, where miracles happen, trust me. And if you do an add-on for a deluxe box where you're getting a box like this but a few centimeters higher to include the 4 extra characters, totally gonna do it. The box is too big as it is? I don't believe that. Look at Gloomhaven, look at Midara. We don't mind big boxes, that's why we live on Kickstarter. This is Kickstarter Radio 102.4. We know exactly what a big box is. This might be a big box, but why can it not get bigger if the content is there? Hey, back to the Kickstarter page. So there we go. Who goes there? 2nd edition. We still need to know more about the game. It's certainly fascinating to see what they're doing with this 2nd edition. Still fascinating to me. I will certainly be $1 pledging this. Don't worry. I want to know more about this. I want to follow it through to see if it is good. I think you know, minis. You could do an add-on for a minis where you get resin packs. That's certainly popular these days, to get resin minis to replace the ones in the box. That would be a nice add-on. And don't tell any of us backing it that you can't do a bigger box. That is just ridiculous. They've even done like a video to laugh at us that say that, but no, not at all. You've got a deluxe box for sale still that has 8 in, and you just need to increase the size of that by a little bit. And also, you know, my final point is this 2nd edition box. Can you not put an add-on for another piece of art? I know it was $10 in your last Kickstarter for Who Goes There, but I would like a shiny cover, new art for my 2nd edition. Would we pay $10 extra for that? Probably. We do like our Kickstarter exclusives, even if it has to become via add-ons. We do. 21 days to go. I do hope you get more backers. You'll be getting 1 in there from me, and there's no reason why this can't go above 5,000 backers if you start talking about the new cards, new add-ons coming, bigger boxes coming, resin models. There's totally new stuff you could do. Don't tell us that the game is as good as it could be, because there's room for improvement. There's no room for complacency. Well, this is Kickstarter 102.4, Kickstarter Radio. I'm Lipstickpaddy. You take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.